welcome to today's training. Our focus for today will be to learn a step-by-step guide to the RFP process. In today's training, you will learn what RFP is, roles and responsibilities of RFP, 6 essential steps to the RFP process, and you will gain access to additional resources. So, what is the meaning of RFP? RFP is an acronym that stands for Request for Proposal. Techopedia offers a simple explanation of the RFP meaning. They define an RFP as a document issued by a business or an organization to request vendor bids for products, solutions, and services. There are 4 key players in the RFP process: the consultant, the procurement professional, the business stakeholders, and the CFO. We will go into more depth of each of these roles on the next slides. Let's begin with the consultant. The RFP consultant is responsible for understanding the needs of their client and properly explaining those needs within the RFP. They are also responsible for selecting qualified vendors, managing communication, and assessing their qualifications. The procurement manager coordinates the creation of the RFP. They must work with several internal members to determine exactly what the organizational challenge or pain is and what solutions would best solve the problem at hand. In addition, they reach out to vendors with the initial request, monitor progress, answer questions, and evaluate the responses. The business unit, department, or team requesting the purchase or solution are the business stakeholders. Often stakeholders will help determine what the solution should accomplish and key factors or features for consideration. In some cases, the business stakeholders may also participate in evaluating and scoring the RFP responses. The Chief Financial Officer, or CFO, will evaluate costs and return on investment, ROI, to determine whether a solution is financially viable. The goal of the RFP process is to define a challenge and then find the right vendors to meet that need. Understandably, taking each of these elements into consideration can be overwhelming. However, when broken down into its basic components, the RFP process consists of 8 simple steps. In our next training, we will be diving deeper into each one of these steps, but for now, let's just learn what the steps are. Step 1, brainstorm your needs as a company. Step 2, create a meaningful RFP. Step 3, invite vendors to respond. Step 4, evaluate the proposals. Step 5, select your shortlist. Step 6, negotiate. Step 7, make your final selection. Step 8, sign the contract. Thank you for joining me in today's training. I hope you have a better understanding of what the RFP process is and who is involved. Head over to our next training to learn all about the steps in the process.